Hello Geminis, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader's naked. By which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. It is a general read, I'm afraid. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. I don't follow any sort of cycle, which means next week's one might if this one's not. So perhaps you should still subscribe just in case. Right, so, okay, we are dealing with the Magician, which was the card that came out in the All Signs overview for you. We're also dealing about what your person is thinking about. Okay, and generally speaking, with the Magician coming out, they're thinking that everything is set, everything's ready to go, everything's in place. Okay, but we've got a Three of Pentacles coming out as well. Everything is ready to be worked on with you. The King of Wands. Well, they are passionate about it. It's very possibly that you are some sort of entrepreneur, or they are an entrepreneur and they want to sort of invest in your idea, something like that. Okay, so let's see how the read goes. The first card I put out up here will be what they are thinking. Okay, then what they plan to do about this thinking. Then just there will be what they are most likely to do with this idea they are thinking about. And then we'll throw some universe cards over the top, which is what the universe is going to guess is the most likely outcome of it all. And I say guess because, well, we all get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. So the universe makes guesses, basically, when it's dealing with what people are going to do. Okay, so that's a messy shuffle. That's the one. Underneath that Five of Hearts, which is a water sign about the same age as you, Gemini, will be the overall energy of the read. The Two of Wands. Someone is having to make a decision. They're at a crossroads in life. Do I carry on where I am, or do I branch down a new way? Do I stay in the company I'm working for, or do I try to go it alone? Do I stay in this relationship I'm with, or do I break up from it? Do I stay single, or do I get involved with this current potential partner? Whatever the crossroads may be for you, it is for you. You can have the same energies for a partner based decision as someone who's got a business based decision. The energies just affect you in different ways. So, okay, that all being said, let's crack out with it. Oh, okay, so this water sign is toxic. Okay, they're thinking naughty things about you. They're either thinking about, well, bonding you up, yeah, tying you down somehow. And that could be in legal matters, that could be physically chaining you to a bed. Okay, until I get the clarifiers on, we're not 100% sure on this. But bear in mind that there was the Three of Pentacles. They want to work on something with you. Okay, and we got the Magician. They think everything is set. Okay, let's see what they are planning on doing with these thoughts they have. The Nine of Swords. They're not 100% sure what they're planning on doing. These thoughts they have still keep them up. They haven't made a decision solidly. They think they have. Yeah, that probably is spelt with a V, by the way, because I just said it with a V. But they think they have made a decision, but they're still not 100% sure. They're not sure how you're going to react to it or how it's all going to pan out. So they're still up in their head about it at the moment. What they want to do is commune with you lovingly with this thinking they have, whatever this idea is of theirs. It could be, I said it could be legal issues. It could be that they want to discuss a divorce or something like that, or a separation. And they come in all emotionally open to sort of explain why they are feeling the way they do. Okay, so I'll put them up there. And let's grab these ones for the clarifiers. So let's see what this devil is. It could be they're thinking that they're addicted to you. They could be something like that. They're obsessed by you. They could be thinking that you are addicted to something, or you're obsessed by something. Perhaps you're a workaholic and they feel that you're obsessed by work, Gemini, or anything like that. Again, the same energy affects people in different ways depending on their situation they're in. Now, you know what situation you're in. I don't. I'm just reading the energies around you and a situation. The devil and the sun. Really? Really? Okay, let's see what else is coming out with it. The Tower. The 3 of Wands. There's a little advancement on that 2 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, for some of you, with this devil and the sun, it's whatever this binding energy is and what they're thinking about is making them happy. Okay. Now, if it is some sort of legal thing, it's making them happy that it's going ahead. Okay. It will change lives around the Tower. It will bring things down, level it down to foundations, and you can build again. Okay. The intention is set. They're definitely wanting to go through with it. I think it's not them at the crossroads. I think it might be you at the crossroads. Perhaps they've suggested, or let's just say on the legal matter, they've left you already. And the last words they said to you was, you're going to hear from my solicitor. That's them. They've made the intention. You're at the crossroads. You're waiting for that letter. Okay. Now, I've also been suggesting perhaps they wanted to bond you, tie you down to something. And again, this idea makes them happy, but it is out of their comfort zone. Okay, this is why it's creating a tower. Perhaps they've always wanted to do this, enact this fantasy, enact this way of being, and you've kind of either willingly or unwillingly suggested that you might be willing, and that is shaking their foundations. It's like, oh, I can finally act out this dream, this passion of mine. So they've now they're set the intentions. They're like buying stuff in and the like. And then we've got the conflict at the end. Now, this could be testing. Okay, on the legal front, it is conflict. You're going to be in conflict with each other. It is that simple, legally. On that sort of bedroom department front of a devil with a sun, it's going to be limit pushing. Okay, let's see how much you can take. Let's see how far we can take this. And let's see what we can go on to the next level with. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of like pushing and testing. Okay, crossing this is the Moon. It's the road not travelled. It's the dark recesses of your mind and their mind. Okay, and that's on both legal and pleasurable pursuits of this particular way of thinking. Now, obviously, on the legal road, even if you have been down that legal road before, it's never the same. Okay, and we're saying that if you've been down this bedroom road before as well, it's never the same. But it's all shrouded in darkness, in mystery. It's like you're going to be finding out as you go along it. The crossroads. It's the dark boding road what leads into the woods, or do I carry on going through the road what goes through the sunny fields with poppies either side, skipping along to some song. Okay, your current way of life, or this new thing being offered. Right, the Nine of Swords. This is the likely actions that they are going, or the actions they would like to take through this thinking. Okay, we're going to have that one because that was sticking out. We're having that one as well because that's sticking out, and we'll have that one as well because that's sticking out. Right, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles again after the Cup, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so They're kind of overthinking. They're kind of up in their head. I don't think this is like an anxiety type thinking. This is an overactive mind type thinking. For those of you in the legal, because there is a legal issue going on for some of you. There is, what's the best way I can do it? A Christian Grey thing going on for some of you. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a BDSM thing. Because for you, Gemini, I think the door is open and waiting for you to walk through. For them, they're already in the room waiting for you. Okay, so on the legal side of things, this is the Nine of Swords. Again, it isn't anxiety, but it is an overactive mind of where it can all go. Okay, obviously, if there's children involved, you've got to weigh up custody of them. If there's property involved, it's who's getting what. Okay, in some sort of legal breakup, and that legal breakup may not necessarily be a romantic marriage breaking down or anything like that. It could be a business. Yeah, you're separating in a business partnership, and you're both going your separate ways, and you're breaking down the business into the two halves, yours and theirs, and there might be even a third party involved. Okay, but they're thinking they're going to be victorious in all this. This is where their daydreaming is taking them. They're going to be victorious. They're going to get what they want, all the things that they want, and they're going to become single and available. This, again, remember, this is for the legal side of things, and that could be single and available for like starting a new business with someone else, or single and available for starting a new relationship with someone else. With the Three of Pentacles there, they know it's going to take work, and they know that they need to get someone else in to help them. As I said, there is a third party involved in that as well. With the Seven of Cups, it is basically a new beginning. I'm getting off that Seven of Cups. It's like, I can choose anything I want. Yeah, if perhaps I was tied into a car washing business, but I wanted to spur off onto something totally different. Boat building. There you go. I can't think of much more different than car washing to boat building. It is one of the options they have in front of them. They could be a helicopter pilot. They could be wanting to become a long distance lorry driver. Okay, now obviously I say these things, they are probably in the energies for some of you. Okay, but bear in mind it is for this water sign. So you, unless you're the cross watcher, you can't really say, oh yeah, I do want to be a long distance lorry driver, Simon. Well done. But it is also a general read. It could be reversed. You could quite easily be the one having these thoughts and these dreams, and they're the one you're hoping will come in on board with you. Okay, now get into the whole bedroom department side of it, the Christian Grey side of it. Again, the Nine of Swords is the overactive mind. What can we do? What can I get away with? Where can I set my limits? Where can they set their limits? Where, being you, the viewer. But they feel that they're going to be recognized for their efforts. Okay, with that Six of Wands, you're going to recognize the amount of work they're putting into it all to make sure it is all perfect for you, which is coming on to the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, in this particular case, it is going to be like winning the lottery, winning the jackpot. Okay, for you, that's how they're thinking. For you, Gemini, is going to be winning the jackpot. And the Three of Pentacles, again, is working, but they know that they've got to work with you on this. It's not necessarily a third party coming in this particular time. It's they know that they've got to work with you on this. There is a huge trust element within that sort of situation. You've got to trust them not to take things too far. They've got to trust you to say stop when it's going too far. Otherwise, it can get out of control. The Seven of Cups is just all the different things you can do. Okay, there are different ideas rolling through this water sign's head. Ropes, whips, blindfolds, ice cubes. Yeah, all the different things. Okay, what's crossing this? is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, in the sense of the legality things, it's going to happen. Yeah, there will be an ending to it. It is an inevitability it will break up. If it's not an inevitability that it is going to break up, it's an inevitability that the legalities are finally going to finish and someone's going to get what they want. But it's going to take time to get there. On the whole bedroom way of angling this, it is a whole case of they think and feel that they will always have ended up doing this somewhere, somehow. Okay, and they will. The Knight of Pentacles is a case of, yeah, they will finally do it eventually, but it's finally, eventually, not straight away. Okay, so let's see where this Queen of Wands is going. No, it's not a Queen of Wands. It's a Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, balance. The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles, there's going to be balance. There's going to be an even give and take. This will be on both sides of the things. On the legalities, things are just being split down the middle. Okay, on the Christian Grey front, it's going to be an even give and take from both parties. Okay. The Page of Pentacles, again, it's an even energy for both of you. Or both, not both of you, both sides of it. For the whole legal front, you're going to be learning a lot. So are they. Okay, both parties are going to be learning a lot. And the same on the Christian Grey thing. I feel that maybe the water sign is not quite as trained up on all this as they have led you to believe. And they're going to be learning on the fly as you are as well. The Five of Swords. Well, this could be a little bit of self. This is where the energies start to separate again. It could be a little bit of self-sabotagement for the Christian Grey side. Okay? Because in reality, the actions they're going to take, they're not quite as learned as they thought they were. And this could ruin things for them. On the legal side of it, it's going to be the settlement. Okay? You might not get everything you wanted. They might not get everything they wanted. That is how they're sort of thinking in reality. This one is they're wanting it all. Okay, with that Nine of Pentacles. In this one is like, oh, I will settle for this. I will settle for that. The realization that, well, not everything can go their way, and things, I will have to sacrifice something to gain something else. The Nine of Wands is on the legal side of things. They're not happy about that, but they're going to be a little bit wounded by certain things. They know this. They know that there's some things they will never be able to get in a million years because possibly you hold the legal rights on them or something like that. And it's just going to wound them a little bit. It's like, well, I did actually put 50% of my energies into that as well, or because the name on the documents is theirs and not mine. It's Geminis and not Cancers or Pisces or Scorpios. Is hurting them a little bit. It's wounding them a little bit. On the whole bedroom front, it's going to be sort of like, it's going to be a little defensive. It's going to be the water sign is a little bit defensive because they know that they don't know it all and they're going to be learning as well. Okay, so they could be a little waspy every now and then. Right, crossing all this lot is the, if I can put it on this, you got two. Let's see what the other one is. The Emperor and the Knight of Cups. So the Emperor is an energy of expansion, taking control, domineering. Okay, so that's the bedroom side of the Emperor covered. On the legal side of it, is that someone is going to be sitting in judgment over it all. I feel there's going to be a higher person, well, a judge probably, who's going to finally sort it all out for you. You two won't be able to quite see eye to eye on all the subjects. All the things will have to be sorted. So it will end up going in front of a court of law, and there will be a judiciary of the county, country, or continent you live on, who will take care of it in the end. It does open the doors for the future you want. The Knight of Cups is a card of, like, the, generally speaking, the love future you want. Okay, in this particular case, in the legal system side of this read, you're gonna get what you want. You might not get all of it, but you will get some of it, and so will they. Okay, it will be a happy, even cut down the middle with that Six of Pentacles there, but you will have to settle for things with that Five of Swords. But generally speaking, it would open up the future to allow you to move and do what you want. For the whole bedroom case, yeah, the Christian Grey side of this read, it is a case of this is both parties now are both thinking that it's something they've always wanted to do. This is a romantic future they always saw for themselves. Okay, so let's just pop them there for a second, and let's get the universe back on board now. Okay, universe, what do you think the most likely outcome would be? Okay, this should be somewhere between the middle. Okay, sort of somewhere between the middle of what they think is going to happen, or what the actions they think they're going to take, and the actions they are going to take. Okay, so we'll put it there. Communication. Okay, the communications is the actions they were going to take. This is all the things they want to communicate about it. Okay, so there you go. It is in the middle. It's not just communication, it's communication you weren't expecting, and it's communication which is going to allow things to move forward. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers on this. Eight of Wands. It's communication forward. Okay, what do you want to tell us about that, universe? There we go. Temperance. The Three of Cups. Communication again. But this time it's not just communication between one person. This will be your lawyers and everything that goes along with them. In the whole legal side of things, this will be getting advice of other people who do this sort of thing, like chat rooms and possibly clubs and the like, gaining sort of verbal ideas of people. Okay, it's not going to happen straight away. This is going to be long and drawn out. Okay, the Page of Swords again is learning. In this particular case, it's going to be learning on the job, learning on the fly. In the legal side of things, it's going to be like you are literally going to be learning as you're going through the proceedings. Okay, and on their bedroom side of things, you're literally going to be learning on as you're going through proceedings. Okay, there is a tinge of disappointment, there's a tinge of spying. I'll let you use your imagination how that's going to work out on either side. Okay, but there we have the Page of Cups coming out just to finish this little jaunty side bit off, which is the love in it. Okay, it's a sweet, innocent love. You by the end of the legal period, you're going to be looking at it all as in, like, I really wish I never started it, but it's too late now. On the Christian Grey side of it, it's going to be literally like you're naive. You're both naive to it, and it's all romantic and flowery and the honeymoon period. Okay, but it's going to be a long drawn out honeymoon period with the Temperance in the middle there. Crossing all this is success. Now, I'm going to say for you, Gemini, you will be successful within the legality of things. You will come out smelling of roses slightly more than the water sign will, because we are doing a read for you and not a water sign. Okay, so that sort of covers that up. And it could be a case that you might graciously step back and give away a little bit more than the other side deserves, because you are humble and you are modest. And it's like, no, you done all the work to it. I just put the money on to put the painting on. If it weren't for your work, we wouldn't have had anything. You take it. Okay, I'll keep the painting and just take royalties off it. Something like that. Okay, and for the whole boudoir side of it all, it is going to be successful. You're going to be learning a lot. The King of Wands, the King. What is going on with these wands? Why have I got wands everywhere? Is there a wand somewhere? There's wands underneath there. There you go. This King of Pentacles is a nurturing king. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is normally the one which is nurturing. There, everyone says, "Oh yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is all about nurturing. It's all about the home life. It's all." The King of Pentacles is as well, but the King of Pentacles is like the business side of it all. A successful business person, a successful dom in this particular case. I do feel that the water sign will be the dominant one, and you will be the submissive one, Gemini. But as I said, it is a general read that can quite easily flip round. You could be sitting in their position and them sitting in your position. But it will be a success as well. Okay, so that is where I'm going to conclude this read. Okay, if it resonates with you, that is fantastic. Please bung in a comment and say, yes, Simon, this one is for me. I claim this. If it doesn't resonate with you, bung in a comment saying, no, not this time, Simon, maybe next week. Okay, let's be positive about this. I'd like to just thank any of you who subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it greatly. And anyone who likes this video, I appreciate that as well. Thank you very much and enjoy your coming week.